Previously on The Amazing Spider-Man.
So the Kingpin's back in town.
You want to tell me what this is all about? Seems like lots of people want you dead. That Ranger guy, the Sandman and the Trapster, and now Hydra? Not the types one finds involved in political circles.
It's just too clean and been involved in too much lately. It just doesn't add up. I've got to get to the bottom of this.
Leave yourself in the wizard's hands and no one will learn the truth, my friend. No one.
MJ, will ya? Oh yeah, my beloved spouse is on another photo shoot. Oh, morning, Parker residents. Peter Parker speak. Betty Brandt? Is everything okay? You sound...
Just listen, Peter. I got too close to him. Found out too much. He's insane, Peter. What they're planning is impossible, but you've got to get help for me. Yours was the only number I could remember. I'm scared, Peter. More scared than I've ever been. Please get help.
Betty, calm down. I have no idea what you're talking about. I need you to...
Oh, it's starting. Peter, help me.
Betty!
His name is Peter Parker. A few years back, he was involved in a freak accident involving too much radiation and one nasty spider. He survived when the smoke cleared. In point of fact, he did much more than survive. On that day, Peter Parker was transformed into the web-slinging wonder the world knows as Spider-Man.
What the heck is that? I'm no expert, but I'm thinking this is no ordinary warehouse fire. All those years of science classes have taught me some things, such as your run-of-the-mill fire does not usually come with hurricane force winds. I have no way of knowing if this is connected to Betty's phone call at all, but if it is, I don't do anything to make sure she's safe. Betty was Jonah's top secretary before becoming one of Daily Bugle's top reporters. She was also one of my first crushes, and is a good friend. I will find her and then, hey, the wind. It just stopped? The explosive light, gone. What the heck is going on? Betty! Miss Brandt, where are you? So the light isn't all gone, just more compact and weirder looking. My danger sense is going wild around these things. Something bad is going on here. I just don't know what.
Get away from me! Get away! Spider-Man?
Yes, Miss Brandt. Everything is going to be fine.
No, not you two. Who isn't involved with him?
Two? Him? Miss Brandt, if you would just allow me to help you. Can't move my feet. What the?
That would be glue, courtesy of me, the Trapster. I would be part of the two comment. As for the rest of the answers, tough break, webhead. You get none from me. This time you stuck your nose into someplace you really would have been smart to stay out of. But on the upside, I finally get to pay you back for a few things. You know, you should have fried for the Joey Z murder frame Norman Osborn set up and I carried out. It was picture perfect. But you convinced me to stick it to Osborn by turning myself in for the murder and keep the bargaining chip of not naming Osborn as the mastermind behind the frame. Then I got tired of doing time and busted out. And a few days back, you went and ruined that hit I was gonna do on Senator Ward. Nice timing, webhead.
Enough! He might just suit my purposes.
But Wizard, I was gonna—
Silence!
The Wizard? The Trapster? So what? I stumbled into a lame supervillain team name reunion? The Terrible Two? The Deadly Duo? The...
Release them. But first, attach these to them. And then...
I gotcha. Not nearly as stupid as you think I am.
You could possibly be and still feed yourself.
Here you go, babe. This anti-gravity disc of the Wizard's here will break your fall, so this shouldn't hurt. Not too much.
No! Trapster, you get me out of here or...
That is the plan, so... Just wait a second for my solvent to do its thing and...
Get out of my way!
Not a problem, but... You really don't want to jump in there after her. Without one of these on ya. Have a nice trip, Spidey.
Now we wait, and we learn.
Oh, this is cute. Not that I know what or where it is. There's Betty. Just ahead of me. I could just get off a web line and... It's useless. The gravity here is all messed up. I'm gonna have to put my faith in the wizard's anti-gravity discs and hope they're enough to break our falls. Oh, not enough.
Minutes pass.
What the? How long have I been out? And where am I now? Pain in my chest. What?
Identify yourself. Answer me quick, man, or I will run you through.
Oh, man. I hit my head way too hard.
With whom do you ride, strange one?
Actually, I don't do much riding, except the subway, and they're really...
With whom do you serve? Rest assured the incorrect answer will mean your death.
Then I'm with the good guys. I've searched these lands high and low for a knight who I could follow. Looks like I found him, my liege.
Do not mock me.
Look, you're confused, I'm confused. Why don't we try and see if we can talk this through? But let's do it without this.
On your command, sire. Kill him.
Oh boy, like I need this. Come on, this is just silly.
A short time later.
I am Glara, tribal leader of the Green Folk. I want to know with whom you serve, and I will know if you speak falsely, Odd One.
Odd One? You're calling me
Do you serve the wizard? Is this why you came to our woods?
Look, I'm sure this is all just some sort of dream, or hypnotic trance created by the wizard. But I'll play along. I'm trying to find a friend. A woman about so big, with brown hair. She was taken by the wizard and...
I have seen her. She was taken to the Magician's Tower a short time ago.
How do I find this tower?
There. But the grounds are heavily guarded by the creatures in the service of the Magician, and the moat surrounding it is uncrossable.
I'll take my chances.
Not alone.
A short time later.
Now you see why my people have not stormed the castle sooner. It truly is impenetrable.
I'm not seeing how this is going to be so tough.
Then you must look closer.
In a straight line, single file, and no jumping into the gaping jaws of a dragon, please.
You are a wonder, Odd One.
Yeah, thanks. And about this Odd One thing? Hang on! I'm thinking we've been spotted, so we'd best move it. Don't worry, I've got the line. But all of you are not exactly lightweights, so climb over me as fast as you can.
How? How can you cling to the wall like...
I think the word you're searching for is spider. After all this is over, we'll sit around and...
Glora, they are ready for us. Come quickly, the battle is joined.
Now what?
Meanwhile.
Excellent. All is proceeding far better than I could have dared hope. These three are proving to be quite valuable.
Then I assume we are on schedule, wizard?
Of course, Senator Ward. Did I not say it would be so?
Yes. How foolish of me to doubt someone of your mental capacity. Is that how you put it? But what of the reporter? I cannot afford any slip-ups. I don't know, wizard. This seems a little slapdash. Perhaps we were wrong in financing this operation. Perhaps we could have come to an agreement with
The reporter, Spider-Man, and the other! They've all been attended to and enlisted into the project. And I warn you, Senator, do not presume to taunt me. I have given you assurances that I am more than capable of achieving anything he can achieve. And I am deadly serious. Your job will be completed, and I will, once and for all, be vindicated. Your timetable will be met. Your good name will remain intact. And I will have proven my genius, my scientific superiority to that second-rate intellect Richards, the so-called Mr. Fantastic. I assure you, everything is under control.
You call this under control?
Yes, Senator. And I would suggest that you catch that flight to Washington as planned, lest you be much more a part of this thing you have financed than you had originally intended.
What about you?
Me? I have always intended on being one of the first to cross this void, to experience a new reality. Perhaps we will meet again, Senator.
Madman! Alonzo, the airport. Drive, now!
We have been awaiting your report, Ward.
All is progressing as planned. We are poised on the brink of a new era for this
There's some
world.
political rhetoric, Ward. Just see to it that all is in place, or you will be unmade as expedently as you were made, albeit a bit more painfully.
Alonzo, drive faster.
Meanwhile,
Like the most likely place.
Spider-Man, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought I was rescuing you, aren't I?
But why? You should be stopping him. You've got to before he gets a weapon
You
and...
want to start from the beginning?
No time. Follow me.
Miss Brent, I don't think you want to go out the...
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Just follow me. He's got to be here somewhere.
He who? Will you just stop and...
Alas, we meet again, though for the last time. Make peace with whatever gods you worship, man.
Yeah, sure. I worship the gods of thwip and thwap.
Stop it! Now! None of this is real. Haven't you figured it out yet? He's playing with our minds. It's an illusion. Well, sort of. Somehow Ward is connected to it all, and they plan to...
Wait. Ward. That name. Your words. There is a ring of truth about them.
Wait a minute, I know you. You call yourself the Ranger. You tried to kill Ward a few months back. How did you...
Bravo, Miss Brand. Very good. I must admit I underestimated your investigating skills. And while Spider-Man and our otherworldly opponent fell for my little... to call it an illusion is an understatement. Virtual reality landscape is the more appropriate term. Still, I would like to know exactly how much you have uncovered, and to whom you have reported that which you found.
Well, what are you doing just standing there? You've both been looking at someone to hit. Punch him, stab him, web him, do something.
What's going on here?
Why are you asking him? Let me see if I can make it clear to you. He's trying to destroy the city, New York, the Big Apple, home of the Yankees and the Mets. Will you just hit him for God's sake?
Excuse me, my dear, but I am not trying to destroy New York City. I am simply attempting to tap into a vast source of energy for a client of mine and, well, the destruction of the city is simply an unfortunate side effect.
Fine. If neither you two will do it, I'll hit him.
Temper.
at that moment,
Reports are still coming in from warehouse fire, which is sweeping through an industrial section in New York City. Firemen appear to be perplexed by the pillar of energy emerging from a reportedly empty warehouse. Members of the Hazardous Material Task Force and the Nuclear Regulatory Emergency Response Team have been called in to assess the unusual phenomenon.
how goes it, Senator?
We appeared to be almost there.
And the wizard?
That pompous clown will be taken care of when his work is done. My pleasure.
At that moment,
Wake up! Trapster? Where are we?
Technically speaking, you're still in the warehouse, bud. Exactly where you've been for the last 3 hours.
But how could...
It did seem real, didn't it? And assure you it was no mere delusion, but it was a holographic representation created by me. I really have to thank you for showing up when you did. I needed to make sure the recent improvements I had made on my dimensional matrix would be safe for the human body and mind. And since I had no desire to experiment myself,
Okay, Wiz, the experiment is over. Cute game you've created for yourself. But can we go now?
game over. It sometimes amazes me how little the commonplace mind can grasp. This is no game, but if it was, it has only begun. You are about to witness my finest achievement. Behold the pathway to the greatest untapped energy source this world has ever seen, the negative zone.
Wizard, where are we? What are you doing?
I don't know where we are, but That is the distortion field leading to the negative zone of subspace. If you are contemplating what I think you are insane.
How often have those with true genius, the visionaries of the world, been branded insane?
Wait a minute. I thought the Trapster said we were still in a warehouse.
And we are.
No! You can't! The negative zone is composed of antimatter. If any part of it touches our universe...
Please, I have thought of all eventualities. Do you think I would embark on such an endeavor if I did not have the situation well in hand? My dimensional matrix will act as a containment field for the segment of the negative zone which, even now, I am pulling toward us. There will be a trans-dimensional swap, and then I will have done what even Reed Richards, the self-proclaimed Mr. Fantastic, could not do. Yes, any fool can explore the negative zone, but to bring its untapped energies here. That is the purest of genius. But sacrifices must be made in the cause of such scientific exploration.
In other words, Spidey, New York City, boom.
No!
I am certain that history will note the unprecedented contribution I have made to humankind and view me favorably.
You're insane! I'm not gonna let this happen!
Enough of this babbling. I'm trying to concentrate on the supreme endeavor. Silence him. Seal his mouth. Do whatever it takes.
Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. Remember Joey Z, Spidey? The guy whose mouth and nose I webbed shut? Now you're gonna get to experience his last moments of life up close and personal.
You are a clown, aren't you?
You talking to me? How would you like me to burn through that smug expression on your face with some solvent?
Actually, I was hoping you'd go in that direction.
Thanks, Ranger. Now let me return the favor. And we can wrap this whole thing up.
There was nothing that would give me more pleasure, Spider-Man, but unfortunately the trance state into which I had to place myself under in order to free my own hands from my bonds has taken much out of me. The rest must be up to you. The key is in the transponder the wizard holds in his hand. Without it, the dimensional progression will come to a halt.
Are you sure?
Go! There are no other options.
What are you...
Stop him, or your world dies. I'll free your friend. Go!
You are far too late to do anything more than bear witness to the spectacle, Spider-Man.
So then you're not gonna mind if I give it a try?
He might not, but I will.
Trapster, don't be dumb. There are millions of lives at risk here. Help me stop him before it's too late.
Huh. What did any of those saps ever do for me? None of them gave a rat's whisker when I was rotting away in jail. Let them roast.
No one can be that cold-blooded and just plain stupid.
Oh yeah?
I guess I stand corrected.
Don't crack wise, webhead. You're talking to the guy who took you down twice in the last couple of months. Remember?
Yeah, I'll give you credit for those wins, Trappy. But I still think I struck a chord when I got you to confess to Joey Z's murder, so... Come on, Trapster. The smart thing would be to help me stop the wizard. But with or without your help, he's going to be stopped.
Oh, wizard.
You speak with false bravado, Spider-Man. And while you have proven to be more of an adversary than I had anticipated, and your power are insignificant compared to mine. Much as is that of the lowly arachnid, which is your namesake.
That's it, Wiz. Stay entranced by the sound of your own voice. And just to come a little closer, I've taken punches from the Hulk and the Juggernaut. I can certainly take a few of yours in order to get this and this!
No! What are you doing?
Problem, Wiz? I'm just showing you how someone named after a lowly arachnid can outsmart you. Guess you get the dunce cap for this one, fella.
No! I need the dimensional matrix transponder too.
So I'm thinking I figured right.
Well done, hero.
A short time later.
You sure this isn't gonna hurt her? It's just gonna take the memories of the past few hours away?
Trust me.
I guess, since you did help save the whole planet and all.
I had best be gone from here when she awakens.
Wait! What about Ward? What do you know? Why did you try to kill him?
Keep your eyes open. You will learn.
Spider-Man? Why are you here? What happened to this place? I had to lean on Senator Board and... Jeez, I'm drawing a blank. Oh well, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not.
Elsewhere.
You have failed us. The wizard failed all of us. But this changes nothing. We can go ahead with the main agenda. You know as well as I that this negative zone attempt was just icing on the cake.
See that you do not fail us again, Stuart.
Wait for me here. I need to stretch my legs. Excellent. Exactly as we planned, my friend.
Yes. Now we can begin in earnest.